They did a test, and they put, you know, what insurance would cost you if you're a 40-year-old non-smoker, and instantly, the two highest-priced insurers went down because you could see. This is the heart of Obama. This is the heart of capitalism. I'm wondering why the people who love the free market so much are not for this.
Well, look, competitive pricing is great. I am not going to argue. And I think the upshot of that is that when we can make choices based on cost, we'll all be more invested in our healthcare decisions. Right now, we go into a hospital, we just surrender our information, do what you're going to do. We don't get to make those decisions. So that kind of transparency is a good aspect of what's coming down the pike.
And what about trying to repeal it for the 37th time? Is that a wise use of our resources and time? I mean, it's at some point, obstruction becomes, I don't know, treason. You know, I mean, they've also blocked Obama's head of the EPA. There's no head of the circuit court in D.C. You know, at some point, it just becomes more about hating him than loving your country, does it
they
not?
hate America. That's really what it is.
They hate America.
Yeah, I think these conservatives and right-wingers really, for as much as they say they love this country, they hate it. They hate the government. They hate people.
But those are two different things, aren't they?
No, well, it shouldn't be. The government's supposed to be of, by, and for the people, right?
Right.
So why is the government the big evil bastard here? The government is only...
Because, Mike, it got taken over by a Kenyan socialist. That's why. That's why we need our guns.
From Cincinnati.
Yeah, we might have to take over the government.
Yeah. Listen, here's the good news. I'm not as depressed about this as you are, because as all the polls show, the next generation coming up, they don't agree with any of this nonsense. They don't want to own guns. They're not selling any guns to young people. They're not bigots. They're not haters.
Right.
81% of young adults support gay marriage. They support legalization of...
Less religious?
Less, yes, thinking that, yes. All
right.
No, but it's like, Bill, it's gonna get better.
It's gonna get better, you're right.
It will get better, and
we'll be dead, but it's gonna get better.
No, we won't be dead. No. What you hear is the sound of the squealing dinosaur coming from the Republicans.
Right.
All they can do is that 37th, 38th time.
Mike, don't you worry that we're losing trust? This whole conversation we're having is about sort of moral compass and trust in the government. And so when you talk about the Tea Party, I worry that the conversation we're having now about all of these scandals and the fact that we don't trust the government, that's what's actually going to undermine